Something doesn't look right. Oh, what do we need? Simple syrup, lime, cranberry. Okay. Hello, Ashley. Hello, memes. Oh, I forgot to YOLO my YOLO. Oh, shit. No comment. Damn you. Okay. Aiden, what's up, buddy? Hello, Joanna. Merry Christmas, everyone. This is ridiculous. I cannot move on this bar anymore. We need to do something. Hello, Kelly. The proposed idea to have less things going on at this bar is just not working out. I posted a picture a couple minutes ago. Hello, Barry the Han. Merry Christmas. And since it was I was supposed to do a job this morning. The guy was going to help out. He plowed snow, so he had to. I don't know. He had to prep. So basically, he goes and spreads salt everywhere he's going to have to plow later. So he was busy today. So they're well. I don't have anything to do now. Let's make a little Jersey run and go shopping. So I think I went to, I don't know, six or seven different stores. I still haven't found Wildberry Schnapps. I think it's done. I don't think they make it anymore. So but still on my list. I've been getting this stuff. Godiva chocolate, dark chocolate, white chocolate. Can't find that anymore. I don't know if that's discontinued, but I went to 7. I probably went to 7 or 8 different stores in Jersey today. None of them had it. They had some other brands. They didn't have those brands. So, whatever. It is what it is. And we're going from there. So, there's other, I was in the pool. Damn it. Oh. All right, a Seinfeld fan. That's what I'm talking about. That sign, Godiva stopped making it. All right, well, that makes sense because I haven't seen it. There's a company called Mozart that has it now. See, the thing is, it's impossible. All these, for anybody who's never been here, y'all need to come here sometime just to see what we got going on here. There's over 350 different bottles here. So, and this is a very small space. I don't know what it looks like on camera, but it's a very small space. It's a tiny little bar and a small space, and it's ridiculous how much shit is in here. And so these short bottles fit. So I think when they run out, I'm going to funnel the other brands. The Mozart bottles, they look like a cannonball. They look like I threw that bottle away. It was Captain Morgan made a rum. What's up, Jay Riggs? Sorry. What's up? It made a cannonball looking bottle. It was called Cannonball. It was Captain Morgan. It was after they had yes, I need a bartender. The bartender that's here is shady. Well, first of all, you'd really just be bartending for yourself. It's essentially what I do. Unless we get guests are always welcome. The bartender's shady, but listen, the prices can't be beat. You'll never drink anywhere cheaper. And we have a wild selection of shit. That I can promise you. There's no nevers, there's no alwayses. Alwayses? Jasonism. But I would be willing to bet, I might lose a bet somewhere along the way, but I would be willing to bet that no one has ever been in a bar that has more different shit than we have. I would put money on that. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely, literally ridiculous. And I don't know. I don't know. I wish, like the pucker. We ran out of raspberry pucker. All right. Well, there's razzmatazz. Must be different because it's the same company makes two of them. And then we got this raspberry liqueur, which fits perfectly up on that shelf. So we have 3 different raspberry liqueurs. I don't know that that's necessary. And I think if we eliminated 2 of them, like if we eliminated those 2, I could take 2 of these other bottles and put it there. And like pear. Like there we got a pear liqueur. I bought this because this is, I don't know how you pronounce this, Berentzen. This is a brand. I love this brand. It's fantastic. And I already screenshot that, Ken. I got it. So I got this. I saw this cherry there today. I have a bunch of cherry liqueurs, and I don't think that Dr. McGillicuddy's is pretty good. I bought this one forever ago. This is horrific. It's terrible. I hate it. I mean, as far as like a hello, Mary. As far as a cherry liqueur, it's not good. It's this one time they told me to get for vanilla. This no, this is not. This is bad. So like those, I should just get rid of. We should just find something, drinks with them, or throw them away, or fucking something. Get rid. It's nonsense. There's bottles all over the floor. There's probably 15 bottles in the bar. There's at least 12 or 15 on top of the refrigerator. And there's shit on the floor that's original bottles, not backup stuff. Just, there's nowhere to go with it. And I'm not really prepared to move right now. I'm not necessarily opposed to it. But we're kind of pot committed right now. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, I have these thoughts in my head. It's like, we should just stop doing this. It's fucking stupid. And then every once in a while you have a night where 10, 12, 15 people show up and we get comments and it, generates conversation. And I don't know. I think it's fun. We got March Madness is right around the corner. So we'll have to get Kelly. We'll have to dig Kelly out of the mothballs and put her back on the scheduling mission. Couldn't think of a word there. There we go. Let's start this right out with a horrible tequila drink for all you tequila people out there. Meanwhile, sleeping. I don't know if she feels good or not. It's been a busy week. My family is home. I know I've had this conversation with a few people, or on a few lives, I should say. It's like not every year. It's every other year at best, where all my family's home for Christmas. All my brothers and sisters, everybody's together. So, and then my sister's birthday is December 19th. So, we try to have her birthday party while everybody's home. So it was like, Christmas Eve we do. Christmas Day starts out here with the kids. They come down late morning with Jensen and Jace. Then we leave here, we go to my brother's house. Then we come back here for like an hour or two. Then we go to my mom's house. And then we were doing games and stuff down there. They played games. They like to play games. So we were playing games there. We were there pretty late last night. And then I had all that stuff running around today. And I was like, I came home and I was like, I'm going to lay down on the couch. That was in my head. I was like, I'm just going to lay down on the couch and take a nap. And then I realized we were going out to eat tonight. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Excuse my language. I hate to upset people by using the Lord's name in vain, but that's the first thought that came to my head. It was, it's just too much food. So I promise you that this week we got a bunch of Christmas drinks to get rid of because there's a whole bunch left we didn't get to. But I promise you, there's going to be some videos this coming week because there's going to be some days where I'm going to be fasting. I'm not eating or drinking anything. So I'll make a video and then I'll post it the next day or something. Because I need a break. My body needs a rest. I did cold plunge today when it was 20 degrees outside. And I had a leak. I don't know if anybody's following along, but there was a leak. It's still a leak. It's pipe frozen cracked. But it's frozen a little bit. Get rid of the garbage with January 1st. Well, that could be, Michael. I don't know. Some of the stuff, like we had 3 different coffee liqueurs. I'm trying to get it down to just Kahlua. I'm going to keep Kahlua and get rid of everything else. So we use the Kampala or whatever it was called. That's gone. And then I used the Tia Maria. I was like, yeah, let's get rid of the Tia Maria. And then I realized we have a whole another bottle of Tia Maria backup. So that's going to take a while. We do a lot of coffee. I don't like coffee, but when we use coffee drinks, we're going to try to get rid of the Tia Maria, and I'm going to just have Kahlua left. That's what we're going to do. So that'll be one spot available left, but there's just too much sort of repeat stuff. Anyway, it's Red Friday. This is called Christmas Cranberry Margarita. Tequila, orange liqueur, cranberry juice, lime juice, simple syrup. Red Friday. Oh, yeah, tequila, that's smooth. There's people that like tequila. Hello, Martha. That shit hurts my soul. Why does my screen shows no one's watching? Which is pretty wild because there's comments coming through. So, welcome to Facebook. Oh, that's terrible. God, how? Listen, I know there's people out there. I know people. I am friends with people who like tequila. I don't get it. That's bad. I do want to. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this. No one's here. It's just me. So fuck it. This is cherry liqueur. Whatever this, how you pronounce this, Berentzen. I think it's from Germany. That's the name. What happened was I bought their apple liqueur at that store in New York. There's a store in New York I stop at every time I go to Canada. Not every time, but when I go to Canada or salmon fishing, I'm up. It's in Cortland, New York. So I stopped there on my way home. I mean, like I said, if I go 2-3 weeks apart, I don't. But I absolutely stop there minimum once or twice a year. Oh, really? I didn't even see that, Joanna. Why do I want to keep dropping that A on you? Sorry, kiddo. That would be fun. Ken, and Michael, that would be fun. Listen, I think it's funny when we drink horrible shit. I think that's hilarious. But it doesn't, you gotta get people, I don't know, people have to show up. That's the problem. We got a hard time getting people. Remember how it used to be? People are here all the time. People don't even watch anymore. Like, we got these honey-coated pecans. The first year, I think we sold like 20 tins. This year, I don't think we sold 4. And I bought one of them. I gave it away, but I'm going to try this. This is the Berentzen. That tastes like sour cherries. Oh, that would be bad news, I think, Ken. I did message them Merry Christmas because I hadn't seen them. We don't see them very much anymore. And I get it. Jenny got a job. People start getting jobs. It fucks up your personal life. I understand. Mine's cutting into my personal life hard. And, but anyway, they said they were, Jenny's mom, I messaged her to see if her mom will be home. Because her mom is I'll say big fan. Her mom always comes here when she's home. She always wants to come here, which is awesome. So I called to see, but she did not come home for Christmas. I guess Aunt Jan and Aunt Chris went down there. And so that's why she was not home. I need a job. Well, listen. Joanne, you could... This isn't the kind of bar that really... This would be not a good job to have. Because there's no money in it. Because we give all the drinks away for free. And, sick for 3... You know what? Mima was sick, too, for a long time. She's still allegedly sick. And she went to her doctor for... She went to her doctor, like... She went to... Here's what happened. She went to a different doctor. I don't know why. So, for some reason, she had to see somebody else. So she saw this other guy. And they took her blood pressure. And it was high. And I'm like, first of all, your blood pressure's not high just because you have one high blood pressure reading. Like I said, if you got your blood pressure checked after you went to the gym, your blood pressure would be high. That's not. But whatever it was, she was freaking out about it. So she's like, change her diet, quit drinking, or started drinking much less, and just went through all the stuff for 2-3 weeks, whatever. Went back to her regular. What's up, big guy? Went back to a regularly scheduled doctor, or whatever, however you say that. And she checked her blood pressure, and it was like, it was like 130 something over 90 or whatever. Like it wasn't high. No, she didn't, Kelly. She's been in bed. Anyway, what the fuck was I talking about? I don't remember. Something about her blood pressure is high. I don't fucking remember. What the fuck was I talking about? I can't focus. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking have any idea what I was talking about. Which is not... Blood pressure a little high. Yeah, I don't remember where I was going with that. I got nothing. I don't fucking know. Hey, listen, if you're a regular on this show, you'll this happens every fucking day. Yeah, but I don't know why I started telling the story. I don't remember. If I watch this, I won't. But if I watch this back, I'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking about." What I need is I need an outline. I almost bought the fuck. I did almost buy the Mozart chocolates today to try because they're little bottles. They look fucking tiny. I picked the bottle up. It's 750 milliliters. It looks like a little cannonball. It's like this big. And I'm like, I held it up against this thing to that. And I'm like, how can those two bottles be the same amount of volume? But they're fat. They're round. So they'd fit up here height-wise, but I wouldn't be able to fit 3 of them. I'd only be able to fit 2 of them, which would then defeat the purpose. Although, I don't know. What the fuck was I thinking about? Joanna said something about needing a job. It was a squirrel moment. I got nothing. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, this is not... For anybody who's new here... Yeah, Kelly, I know, but I have no idea what the point was of where I was trying to go. For anybody who's new here, this is my bar in my bed. It's fucking... Here, look, here's a tape measure. Here's a tape measure in my hand right now. I'm gonna put this all the way to the wall. I'm going to run it out to the wall. So right here's where we're at. 70 inches. 70 inches. So the bar's not even 6 feet long. There's 3 stools out front, and it's in my basement. So that's what we do here. So it's not, you know, that's like, oh, can I come over and drink at your bar? Because this is how it started. Someone's like, hey, can I come over for the drink of the day? And I'm like, sure. This was in COVID. This was way back April 2020. People wanted to come over because you couldn't go anywhere else. But you could come here. And at the time, this was nothing compared to what it is now. There's been 26 extra shelves built into this bar since then. And yeah, so it is what it is. I don't remember what I was... Fuck. I was trying to think. Joanna, I swear it had something to do with when you wrote that you were looking for a job. What do you do? What type of work do you do? I don't know if I can help you or not. And where not address, what area do you live? You don't want to, like meanwhile, just now driving a caddy for work, which is crazy. She doesn't, it's her second job. I'm like, why would you drive all the way down there? That's nuts. I don't know. She didn't want to drive today because of the weather. It did get a little shitty, but man, she has a Jeep. I don't know. I drove home from, I took her Jeep to my mom's house, and I was yanking it around. See what I couldn't even get the slide. Anyway, this is called Mrs. Claus's. How is Mrs. Claus's? It can't be Mrs. Claus. It's got to be Claus's. But apostrophe S doesn't seem right. Is it Claus apostrophe? Sales, construction management, public works. Kind of jump all over the map. I worked in the bond industry. That's fucking... I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. I do sales and construction management. I build shit. I can build shit. That's not going to do you any good. We don't really have salesmen at my work. So you can't work at my work. I do not know. All right, this is called Mrs. Claus's. I don't know how you pronounce clauses. I don't know how you spell clauses. I wrote Claus apostrophe S because that's what is on my paper, which means that's how I wrote it. That's how I found it. I don't know what that means. It doesn't seem right to me. Oh, there you go. All right, I like it. I like it. Mrs. Claus's Little Helper. Vanilla vodka, raspberry liqueur. This isn't really fucking red. This is more purple. Vanilla vodka, raspberry liqueur, white chocolate liqueur, cranberry juice, and simple syrup. It's supposed to be red fried. It doesn't look red next to my red sweatshirt, but it's got a red tinge to it. That's not bad. All right. Well, Ken, I don't know. We're not hiring over here. There's enough fucking people in this house telling me what to fucking do all the time. And pretty much the only thing I build around here anymore is liquor shelves, which is, listen, it's something that's much needed. I have managed job sites all across the United States. No shit. That's nice. You know, you should get a job at Ryan Homes because they need site managers. Tommy Parry. There was two fellas for Ryan. One of them left. I don't know what his name was, but he sounded like Wolfman Jack. I I don't want to say he was little. He was I mean, when I say little, I mean he was a skinny little guy. Like he just was a small in stature kind of person. But he was he had a rabbit attitude. And when I showed up on jobs and shit wasn't like if the garage wasn't cleaned out or whatever, he would really take care of business. I love that guy. I probably should remember his name. I don't remember any. The only person, I swear to God, I've dealt with so many people on so many job sites in 30 years of doing this. If I remember 10 names, maybe. But I remember Tommy Parry because he asked me if I was a member. He asked me, he said, what's your name? And I said, Jason. And he goes, do you have a nickname? And I said, no. And he goes, Spoonman? And I'm like, oh, okay. And so that was back in a dive bar. When we were in a dive bar. He recognized me doing the drink of the day in the dive bar. And then him and I became friends. He was in the Marines. So we made him a Veteran of the Month one time. But anyway, he was a site man. I don't know what the fuck they're called. Site manager. For the lack of a better term, he was a site manager for Ryan Holmes. To this day, he's still the best one that I ever dealt with. And unfortunately, because of that, he got promoted within the company, and now he's no longer a site. Hello, Charisse. Now he's no longer a site manager. He's something above that, and it sucks. I told him that. I'm like, dude, I need you back on sites, and he said I miss being on sites because whatever it is, he's not happy with it. But I guess he's locked in for like a year. And then he said he's going to see if he can go back down. But I don't know. I think once you start making that money, it's hard to. And I don't know what that is, Like, if I know how much money I make, and if there is no promotion in my work, like at my company, there isn't, because it just isn't, because it's a family-run company. But if I was to, but I'm very comfortable right now. I'm not rich by any means, but I'm comfortable. But if I was to get a job or whatever, if it was possible I could get promoted and make 50% more than I make now, that would be awesome. But if I hated it, I could easily come back to what I'm making now and still be great. So, I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I think that there is, how do I phrase this? I think there's no amount of money worth being miserable every day. That's probably not true. That's probably not true at all. I could be miserable. If you told me you were going to pay me $2 million a year, I could be miserable every day. First of all, if you told me you were going to pay me $2 million a year, I would be miserable for 2 years, and then I would quit. And then I would have $4 million. Or I'd probably have like $1.5 million after taxes, or $1.25 million after taxes, or maybe $1 million after taxes. Wait, how much did I say? $2 million a year? So I'd have two. I'd have two at minimum. That would be enough for me. If I had $2 million invested in the thing, I'm out. Fat guy out. I'm done with that shit. Oh, that's terrible, John. John, you could get a job at fucking Uline for $27 an hour riding a forklift. I don't like their hours. I couldn't work there because I don't like their hours. I don't give a shit how early I got to start. I just want to be home by 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And Uline has weird shifts. Yeah, that's right, Ken. Listen, I like my job. I don't love my job. I like my job. I know you, and you'll never stop this regardless. You'll always have a few followers. Well, thanks, Ben. I think that was a compliment. I don't know. Ben, here's the problem. This is the problem with this. Team Spoonman, this is the problem. We're fucking in this. I'm in this deep. I'm not in this financially deep. I'm just in this. I'm just like, I'm so far into this. I can't imagine just saying, I can't do this anymore. I mean, listen, one day there's going to come a day where the support's not going to be here. And it doesn't mean Ken and Kelly and, you know what I mean? There's always going to be some support. Always. But I never wanted it to be, and that's what I said, because a long way back I said to Izzy, I'm not a friend. MSF? What the fuck is that? Should I know what that means? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I should know what that means. I've been drinking. Oh, way back when we first started doing this and we started sending out the packages, and then I said to Izzy, like, we're gonna have to find a way to like, we gotta make sure, you know, we just started out selling t-shirts. That's all we were doing. We were selling t-shirts here, right now. Hey, you want to buy a t-shirt? People would buy a t-shirt. We were selling t-shirts. That's how it started. And we were doing Service Member of the Month, and that was easy. And then I said, sooner or later, everybody's going to buy a t-shirt, and we're going to be out. Oh, Sunday Night Fire. Yeah. Right. Yep. Yeah, mandatory Sunday Fire. Yeah. See, I should have caught. See, Ben, I went something through work. I was thinking through your work, and that didn't make any sense at all to me that way. I do like the Sunday Fire pictures though. I don't know why. It's just it's Ben. You know what it is? It's comforting. That day comes, and I see the post, and fucking guy, she got a fucking big ass fire going in his yard. I'm like, all right, got a fire going in his yard. It's so simple, but I'm a creature of habit. I don't like change. I just like things to be how they are. But anyway, I said it to Izzy about that, and then Izzy goes, listen, and he goes, we could all throw in $20 and we'll just do it. Because it was like, because at the time, just the little core group of people who were very, very, very involved in what we did, I was like, I understand that. I said, but I don't, like, if we're going to do that, then we don't need to have a Facebook group. We could just well, I guess we would have. We got to figure out how to get people nominated. Outside of figuring out how to get people nominated, we wouldn't have to do it. If we're going to do that, if we're all going to just pitch in some money and do it, then that's all we'd have to do. But I said, I want it to be like, we got to figure out ways for people essentially to donate money without, like, shaking people down for money. And that's why I'm not even comfortable with donations. People donate money all the time, and I appreciate it, and it's awesome. But I still feel guilty about it. If somebody buys a T-shirt, it's just like a kid at work. I made the post about Christmas, about the nuts and stuff, and he said, "Oh, I want a shirt," and I'm like, "Okay, what shirt?" Like, there's 4 different shirts just on that one little post I made. I said we have 10 different shirts probably. He wanted this T-shirt, so I said, "Yeah." So I took it in. I gave, he told me what size. I took it into work, and he got it, and I said, now this is just a small little, for example, but I said, listen, I made $10 selling you that shirt, which is, I have no problems with that whatsoever. But I said last year we didn't quite hit 20, but we're just shy of $20,000 raised and donated in 2024. I said, that's a lot of fucking T-shirts. Now, it's not all T-shirts. There's a lot of other things. But I said, when we sell hot sauce, we make $3 or $2.50. We sell honey, we make $3 or $4 or $3.50. You know what I mean? Whatever. We make $2, $3, $4 on these things. We sell a shot glass, we make $1. We sell a pint glass, we make $2 or $3. We sell a whiskey glass, the same thing. We make $2 or $3. I said, but we keep doing this, and we keep doing this, and we keep doing this, and it's over and over and over and over and over. I said, it's stacking pennies. And I'm going to say stacking pennies, and I don't really make pennies anymore, but it's stacking pennies. We're not stacking nickels, I can tell you that. We're stacking fucking pennies. And I love it. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of frustration. I just got a packet today from not a package. Warrior Expeditions. I keep saying wilderness. Warrior Expeditions. So they do the hike, the bike, and the paddle. And I sent them a check. So I got a thank you letter. They send out their yearly report, their 501c3 everything. Like, they're legit. They're a legit thing. Helps our ex-servicemen and women do adventures. Hike the Appalachian Trail. There's a bike trail that goes across the country, East Coast to West Coast. And they have, this is to me, the coolest one is you can kayak down the Mississippi River from the top to the Gulf. That's a cool adventure. I mean, that's awesome. But anyway, I'll say but we donated to them. I sent them a check from the money that we raised all year long. And then last week, was it last week or the week before? Last Thursday night, Doc was down at the CBI, and they were collecting. I thought it was a kids' coat collection. That's what I thought it was for winter. But they were collecting canned goods and adult coats and kids' coats and I guess like toiletry items, toothpaste, toothbrushes, soap, that type of thing. I didn't know. I thought it was a kid's coat drive. That's what I thought. So I just went to Walmart. I bought 5 different girls' coats and 5 different boys' coats. Small, like, little stuff. Holy shit! What's up, Ryan? Ryan, I swear to God, I swear. I was gonna send. I swear, Ryan. I just, your name popped up for. Oh, I saw there was a post. Maybe your wife put a post up or something. You were tagged in. But I was gonna message you about Spoon and Palooza. Because every year I talk to him, but he's got kids, he's busy with coaching and all that stuff. But I know he likes live music, and Spoon and Palooza would be right up your alley if you want to stop. June something. What fucking day is it? Oh, now that... Why is Sharice's comment not on that screen, but it's over here? Oh my God, it's aggravating. I had comments on my thing, so I was like, all right, I don't have to look at this anymore. And then I realized there's one here that's not on here. Anyway, I'm gonna message Ryan. June 6th. Is that what I said? I don't think. Next year it's June 5th. I know that. This year it's June 6th. Next year is going to be the... What year are we on? Yeah, this is the 5th. Yes, this is the 5th one. Spoon and Palooza 5 this summer is June 6th. And then Spoon and Palooza 6 next summer is June 5th. The cool thing about it is June 5th is the date that this group started. I started this group on June 5th, 2021. So June 5th, 2027 will be the 6th year anniversary date of the starting of Team Spoonman, which will also be the Spoon and Palooza 5. No, 6. Definitely 6. Hello, Wayne. Wayne sells hot sauces. And he takes the money that he makes from selling his hot sauces and he sends care packages to service members, I believe, across the... He does what we do. He sends care packages out. I don't know... Listen, I don't know to what level he does it. I know he sells hot sauces, and at least a portion of the profits goes to sending packages out to service members. I don't know any more details than that. I don't know what percentage. I don't know how much. I just know he's in it for our troops, and that's good enough for me. And he races with Rick. Well, Ricky, actually. No, Levi. Rick gets his youngest son, Levi, races quarter midgets. And that's how Rick met him. And then Rick invited him to our group. So he's in our group. Anyway, I reached out to him about maybe he makes some kind of sauces. Maybe it's not hot sauces. Maybe it's barbecue sauces. He makes some kind of sauces. But I had reached out to him because we talked about getting his sauces and selling them. But the problem is, unless we do events, we don't sell. I don't want to say we don't sell anything. We don't sell much. People don't often come here to buy things, which I wish they would. But anyway, he sells sauces of some sort. You can look him up. I don't know. Hanslick. I don't know how you pronounce that. Hanslick, maybe. But he's I can't remember what it's called. Something sauces. I don't remember what it's called. But anyway, he sends care packages out to serve them, which is awesome. All right, this is called Santa's Little Helper Shot. It's a shot, boys and girls. Welcome to Spoonman Saloon. Santa's Little Helper Shot is cherry liqueur, spiced rum, heavy whipping cream. Oh, I didn't put cherry in there. Splash of cherry. All right, let's throw some of that in there. Cherry. Ta-da. Santa's Little Helper Shot. Cherry liqueur, spiced rum, heavy whipping cream, splash of cherry. That's pretty good. Spiced rum's a weird one to mix into things. I can't really taste it much in there, so that's pretty good. What time is it? 9:20. We gotta get. I don't have to get up early tomorrow. I gotta plow tomorrow. That's the only thing. It's sleeting right now. Yeah, it was sleeting, and then it changed to freezing rain, which was a little frightening because I went to my mom's house. We went down to Papa Al's. Papa Al's is a pizza joint in town. It's where Stemler's used to be, actually. And they decorate the hell out of it for Christmas. It is, I mean, it looks like the lighting department at Walmart threw up in there. There's lights like every 8 inches up and down the walls, all the way around the whole thing, and they're LEDs and they change colors. The whole front windows are done. There's Christmas trees, and it's crazy. It's a lot of lights. A lot of lights. But anyway, we went down there, and we got there, it was sleet. It was snowing. Then when we got there, it was sleeting. And then when we came out, it had changed to all freezing rain, and the Jeep was just covered in a 1/8 of an inch of ice. I did hit the remote start from inside, which is lucky, or I don't know if we would have got in the thing. And then hello, Missy. Charisse again. Hello, Charisse. Every time in my head I say hello, Charisse, all I hear is hello, Clarice. From that movie. What the fuck was that movie called? With what's her name and what's his name? You know what I mean. But yeah, then we left there, and then we went to my mom's house. We had cake for my sister, who turned 30. Happy birthday, Kaylin. And then I was there for an hour and a half, maybe. And when I left there, it had changed back to sleet, and now it's just sleet. The ground is... I'm just hoping that my driveway is not a solid sheet of ice when I try to plow tomorrow morning. That's my only thing. Oh, and Sharice, that's the first time I had ever been there. I had never been to Papa Al's. I shouldn't say that. I was at Papa Al's one time. It was either the ambulance... It was either Pomerant Ambulance or Pomerant Fire Company had a... What am I allowed to call it? A Chinese auction? I'm calling it... Listen. It's a fucking Chinese auction. It's not a racist term. Just shut up. It's a Chinese auction. You can call it tricky tray, fucking bag thing, call it whatever you want. It's a fucking Chinese auction. That's what it is. And who reached out to me? One of Monster's cousins reached out to me and said they were doing it. Would I be willing to donate some stuff? And I'm like, absolutely. So we gave him, I think I made a basket or two up, and then we donated some t-shirts and sweatshirts. And anyway, that's the only time I was there. I took the stuff down there, and I think I I don't know if I did it or not. Maybe I don't remember if I did it or not, but I know we dropped stuff off there. It's the only time I'd ever been in there, and I don't think I ate anything. I think I just went there and did that and left. That seems rude now that I think about it. Yes, Ken, that's it. I couldn't think of it. Now all of a sudden there's no comments on my screen again. It stopped. It was making comments and now it stopped. Dumbness. We Do. That's the name of this song. Morgan Wallen, We Do, I think. We Will? We Do? I don't remember what it's called. I think it's called We Do. That's definitely the song. Or the movie, Ken. Jesus Christ. We got a bunch of Christmas drinks left. Oh, wait a minute. This is the same drink. Vanilla vodka, raspberry liqueur, white chocolate liqueur. Oh no, this doesn't have cranberry in it. That's so fucking close to the same drink. This is what I mean about these things. Mistletoe Magic. Fuck it. I'm going to do one more. I'm going to finish this side of the paper. Because then I can flip it. I need to get a laptop. And I need to sit down here. Look at this. It's like I'm starting all over again. That's at least 350 drinks right there that aren't on the spreadsheet. Ken, you might get your dream. We might hit 55. Although somebody said last night that wasn't a good synergistic number. And I'm like, all right, well then we're gonna hit 5,200 or so. I don't know what. Unless Mimo talks me into going to the doctor, she keeps trying to get me to go to the doctor. My guess is if she talks me, if I actually go to the doctor, I'm gonna have to quit drinking because that's what they're gonna tell me. I'm not gonna pull off a Bert Kreischer and be like, "No, you're good. Your numbers are all good. Keep doing what you're doing." Could you even imagine? Oh, what the fuck was in there? Oh, I put the vanilla vodka in there already. I'm like, Jesus Christ, what? I totally forgot I dumped that in there. Sheesh. Raspberry liqueur. What is this one? What day is this? Friday. So tomorrow night is the Ravens and Packers. Ravens Packers both playing backup quarterbacks tomorrow. The way it sounds. We'll see how that goes. I don't know if that's going to be good or bad. And I don't know shit about either of the quarterbacks, so. Oh, that's strawberry. That's not what I need. All right. Heavy whipping cream, simple syrup, raspberry syrup, I'm fucking tired. I'll tell you what I'm excited about tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing the Polar Express. I have not watched the Polar Express movie. I've never seen it. I probably should have before tomorrow, so I'd know what the fuck we're getting into. But my excitement for tomorrow is the same as my excitement for Christmas morning. And like I said to Kate, I really wanted a video of Jensen when he came down to get his presents, because I love the wonder and amazement on little kids with Santa Claus. And so I'm hoping that whatever happens on this train is some sort of thing where I can really see the reaction of these kids, because I think that would be really cool. So that's really what I want to see. That's really all I want to get out of tomorrow. And I haven't decided, but I'm definitely not dressing up. I'm not wearing jeans. I'm either going to wear sweatpants or I'm going to wear my pajama pants from last Christmas. I think it was maybe that was 2 years ago. We did matching. Kate wanted to do the thing where everybody wears pajamas. So Kate, Matt, the kids, me and Meemaw and Jared and Sarah all had matching pajamas that day, which I'm fine with. Doesn't bother me. But anyway, I have them. I haven't worn them since that day, and I might wear them tomorrow. I haven't decided yet, but it seems like it's going to be fucking freezing. So I don't know if I can wear pajamas with long johns underneath them. All right, Raspberry Christmas Snow Globe. Vanilla vodka, white chocolate liqueur, raspberry liqueur, heavy whipping cream, simple syrup, and raspberry syrup. Cheers. That's the best one of the night. As it should be. You want to end with a homer. So, that's what I got. So thank you everybody who joined along tonight. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas to everyone. We have more Christmas drinks that we need to get through here yet. I just saw there's a Thanksgiving drink written down here. There's a Halloween drink on one of the papers yet. So it is what it is, but we're going to try to burn through the Christmas drinks this week yet. I think if we get through them before New Year's, that's solid. I think that's good. That's a good thing. And we definitely still have a bunch of the honey roast pecan tins left here. So if you want one, they're fantastic to snack on at the house. They're magnificent to bring to parties. So if you're doing a New Year's Eve party, I told Mima we should have a New Year's Eve party, but she said she has to work on New Year's Eve. So if we have a New Year's Eve party, it's just going to be me. I might have Jen. I'm going to see if the kids have a New Year's Eve party to go to so I can have Jensen. Because my sister apparently does a kids' New Year's Eve party at like 7 o'clock at night. Which would be fun for him to go to, I think. He did work on it for a long time. He bought him an Estes truck too. And Jensen was pretty salty this morning because he came here. We watched him for like a half an hour. And he said he couldn't find a truck. And he was very upset about it. And I said, you took it home? And he said, no, I didn't. I searched my whole house. He said, it's not in my house. And then when his mom came back from her doctor's appointment, I said that he was crying about it. And she goes, Jensen, it's in the car. It's in the car right now. It's right next to your seat. And then he smiled. So he was happy. But the fact that he recognizes what Uncle Sketty's truck looks like is pretty cool. But anyway, he was messing with that Transformer for a long time. And for whatever it's worth, you can tell Jared he brought it to the house today and he came to the house from home this morning and he had one toy in his hand and it was that Transformer. That's what he had. That's what he brought into the house. And when he left with it in his hand again. So it means he must like it. All right. That's all I got. Good night, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Never apologize for being patriotic, and fuck Bruce Springsteen. Peace.